What's up, guys? How's it going? Today is Cyber Monday. Sun's already setting, but I'm starting a video. I actually wasn't even gonna record a video today because Cyber Monday is kind of going the way that Black Friday was going, which is nothing in comparison to last year, but I just figured I'd do a really quick behind the scenes anyways, show how it is going. Right now it's 4 p.m. I'm at about $11,000 in sales, which sounds pretty awesome, except last Cyber Monday I did $64,000 in sales. So, and I'll show you the numbers in a second, but basically I just want to go into a couple of theories I have of why this year's Black Friday and Cyber Monday is not nearly as good for me and for a handful of other sellers that I've talked to. Some people are doing really well. It just all depends if like your lightning deal really kicks and sort of trips the algorithm and gets featured a lot. So for me, I have a few theories of sort of what's going on. And number one is that I think maybe Amazon just packed way too many deals onto these days. I don't know the exact numbers of how many deals they are, but it seems like a lot of the deals are just not being discovered within the lightning deal section of Amazon, meaning you have a deal running, but like nobody really can, like you can't just dig it up super easily because it's buried in pages and pages of lightning deals. And so if your lightning deal just doesn't get that spark of traction, then it just is kind of buried in there. And I feel like that might be happening because from what I've seen, a lot of my conversion rates are still excellent and they're obviously elevated during a lightning deal because it's at a special price. But it just seems like the absurd amount of traffic that is usually there on a day like this is just not necessarily hitting it. Like last year I had like 2,000 units or something go on a deal on Cyber Monday. My second sort of hypothesis, and this is just totally guessing, but this year Amazon really pushed Black Friday week and Cyber Monday week. And to me personally, that just makes me feel like it just dilutes the whole thing. Like rather than having this massive explosion on one specific day, it just sort of dilutes it out and then it just kind of all seems to turn to mush. That's just kind of like my perception, but I just didn't feel like the hype this year. I don't know, I just feel like there wasn't hype around the day. It just doesn't feel like Black Friday or Cyber Monday this year. Sales are still up, but it's just not insanity like it usually is. I mean, I really hope that December goes as well as I've planned for. But yeah, I mean, it seems like some combination of those things and just the way it goes, but still really solid. So I'll hop in and show you a couple numbers. So you can see here right now it's 4:50 p.m. and you can just see the orders are flying in pretty much every minute. Okay, so now we're in my sales report page. Give it a refresh. So yeah, you can see it updated at 4:26 p.m., $11,396. Yesterday did $8,216 on Sunday before Cyber Monday. But here's like where you can see it gets kind of crazy. Last year, same day, just under $64,000. And you can see it's all due to this right here, this chunk of the day. That's because I had a lightning deal that just exploded. So I guess you can see is that, I mean, I'm basically on par for the earlier part of the day. I don't know if you can see that, but what's missing is just this massive success of a lightning deal. Even though I had a lightning deal somewhere in here, it still didn't do what that one did. So I'm about to hop into a live training session for the group I've got going on. You guys will be hearing more and more about sort of what I'm working on in probably a handful of weeks, but I'm gonna go do that for a few hours and then I'll give another update and it'll be basically just a pretty simple video, just a little behind the scenes Cyber Monday as an Amazon seller. And yeah, I just want to clarify one quick thing. When I say that it feels very diluted, I'm just saying the lightning deals on these days, not Amazon as a whole. Like I still really do think that there's plenty of opportunity on Amazon and that's all working fine. What seems to be really diluted right now is having a deal slot on one of these days. It's just, I haven't had any of my deals on either Black Friday or Cyber Monday really catch fire and just blow out thousands of units. It's like, my lightning deals are doing maybe actually worse than on a usual day of having a lightning deal. So it just seems like there's oversaturation of lightning deals scheduled, not oversaturation of Amazon as a whole. I just want to make sure that's clear. All right, so just showing an update towards the end of the night. It is past 11 p.m. as you can see where it shows last updated. I'm at $15,283. All right, so I'm gonna wrap up the video there. I'll put a end screenshot up in the video of where the night fully ends up. But yeah, so overall, solid, happy with it. Nothing like last year, but yeah, like I explained, that's kind of my theory. I don't know. Curious for those of you who are selling, how was your experience with Cyber Monday and Black Friday, especially if you were already selling last year? How did it compare for you? If you're new here, hit subscribe, so much more is coming, and join the Facebook group too. See you soon.